Hey guys, so this just arrived. Actually, it arrived a little while ago while we started to munchkin on our pizza because it's cheat day today.
I'm watching the latest episode of
The Handmaid.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
And then speaking of technology, and then after that, we watched some episodes of Andor. Look at that.
So
This just oozes
this
vintage.
happened.
This oozes way back when. It oozes everything that's good. But yeah, this happened, guys.
This just happened.
Those of you that watch our channel, especially if you guys watch our Christmas gift unboxing moments, you guys know that we always love to have a piece of vintage in there. Among whatever we get, we love this kind of stuff. We love to have things from way back when. And this is one of them. And not because everybody's doing it now, but this is literally something that we love. And we also shared with you some of the finds that we did on the attic, like Walkman, old cameras, things like that. And some couple of years ago, we had the master, how do you call that? The master, Viewmaster.
Oh, Viewmaster.
That was part of Mike's Christmas gift a couple of years ago. So yeah, so this is not because we're doing what the cool kids doing in town. This is literally a part of our passion. We love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so this is a ReVox B77 4-track machine. Circa 1984, 85.
Yeah.
And although it looks much older than that, because it looks like it's from the 60s, 70s maybe. This is one of the last machines that ReVox built.
Yeah, so what do you mean by last? What year?
Well, that was the end of the 80s.
Ah, okay.
And the successor to this is the B77 Mark II, which is a high-speed machine and has a variable speed as well. And I recently learned that ReVox has announced they will be making the ReVox B77 Mark III machine.
Yeah.
Which is out now, but it cost about 17,000 euros.
To buy? 17,000 to buy? Yeah, that's crazy.
17,000 euros. So that's I'm not sure who that is aimed at, but it's not
Not at us.
at the consumer, and certainly not at us. Like I said, as a child, I had a little tape machine which I always loved, and I think there are still some up on the attic.
Yeah, couple,
with my child recordings on there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah,
I saw them whenever I clean up the attic.
Yeah, and I always wanted to have another one of these machines. So yeah, I finally said let's do it, and here it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just got it out of the box.
Yeah,
I bought it on eBay. Look, the packaging material is over there.
Some of it, the rest is on the balcony.
It was very well packaged.
Yes, very well. Yeah.
I've not turned it on yet, so I'm very curious as to. Of course, you won't be able to hear anything, but maybe we can just check to see if it's still working.
And if you guys wondering about the weird angle, I'm trying to keep it in the light as it's the end of the day and the sun is literally going down. So
I was wondering about the weird angle.
Yeah?
Yeah. I thought, well, what's going on? Why the weird angle?
Well, also because I'm in my underwear, because I was about to go and freshen up before we go to bed.
I think that's mainly, right?
Mainly?
Yeah. I can't reach the...
I didn't want to sound weird,
Okay.
so... But also because I want to keep it in the light, seriously.
Let's see. Power cord. According to the seller, the machine is revised. All these machines need recapping nowadays.
Yeah.
New belts, of course, because that is all rubber, which is something that is slowly degrading. And all that kind of preventative maintenance is supposed to be done already with this machine. So that was the main reason for me buying a Mark 1 versus a Mark 2, because I had seen the Mark 2s.
Yeah.
And I specifically wanted to have a 7.5 speed 4-track machine, just to be able to play my old tapes. I have a few of, and also the commercially available tapes, which are all from that speed.
Okay.
So, well, let's turn it on. See what happens. See what happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
it comes up.
It looks like it all is working.
I love these lights. That's classic.
I can spool it to see if it really works.
It's really classic.
Just
I feel like we're doing some secret mission at home.
You know, I'm so old that I even worked with computer tapes.
You work with computer tapes?
Yeah. Preparing files for banks, etc.
Yeah, it's funny.
Using real tapes, as they were called.
So this is homecoming for you.
Yeah, they spool a little bit differently because the drives are different, but it's yeah, more or less the same. It's okay. So let's see what happens if we press play. Okay, I might be doing something wrong because it releases, but it looks like all is working.
Why does it release?
I don't know. I need to take a look at the.
It's not the mechanism that's not working?
I don't
the
know.
buttons?
I don't know. Need to take a look at it.
If it doesn't work, we can at least use it as a fan.
No, now it works.
Now it works.
Yeah.
What would be on there? This is the one that came with it.
But there's nothing.
This is
on
what the
there.
seller. Nothing? Oh no!
It looks
doesn't
like
detect
nothing is
any-
on there. No. It looks like nothing is on there.
It's not spinning the wrong way, right?
Well, it shouldn't.
It's also a counter.
Maybe I've spooled it incorrectly, so that is also a possibility. Let's see. No, all should be good. No, it should be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just an empty tape.
Could be. Or maybe the seller didn't want to have his recordings made available to us.
God, what a big tape. What would be on there?
It is a very large tape, yes. So, okay,
Classic.
So the brakes are good. Everything seems to be working right.
Hey, don't we need speakers to hear what's on there?
Yes. We need to connect it to the...
That's why we don't hear anything.
No, of course not.
No?
No, it has no built-in speakers.
No.
It needs to be connected to the amplifier.
Yeah, so that's why we don't hear sound. So maybe there is something
Yeah,
on it.
but
Oh yeah, this doesn't
according to
move.
the
Yeah, yeah.
viewmeters, nothing is on. Looks like nothing is on here. I did buy a stack of empty tapes,
Yeah,
or
I
at
saw.
least I bought them as empty tapes, just to be sure that I have enough, because these tapes are very expensive, and you know I'm not going to use this as high end or anything, but I did buy 15 tapes as empty. Of course, I know they weren't, but I wasn't sure if I was able to play anything that was on here.
Yeah.
And if you take a look at this, the person who made this put in when they recorded it. So this whole tape was recorded in 1982, 1983.
That's really nice.
Let's see,
That's
Jeff
really
Wayne's
cool.
musical version of War of the Worlds.
That's really cool.
Gimme Gimme, John Lemon, etc., etc. We need to take a look at what is on.
Yeah. This is just a quick unboxing and a quick check. But
Yeah, just to
tomorrow
make
is
sure,
weekend.
you know, we just got it out of the packaging.
Yeah.
And I was very
Literally,
curious
there
to
it
see
is.
if it was working.
Yeah, of
If
course.
it survived the trick or not.
Yeah.
But it looks like all is good.
Because I must say, the mailman was really kind, but when he handed over, he's like, oh, he just kind of whacked it on the sidewalk. It's like, yeah, be careful, it's really heavy. So
We know.
I didn't want to scare Mike, but yeah, I thought it was very important that I'm here and see if everything's still working. But yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. And when we wake up, God willing, we're gonna wake up, do our thing, and then come back to this. See what Mike can do with this. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's a classic thing, and it's nice to have this kind of stuff at home, especially in this era where everything is up in the cloud.
And it's heavy.
It's heavy. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a heavy
yeah.
machine.
Heavy machine.
It weighs about 20 kilos.
Yeah. So that's the first sign that you're actually dealing with something physical. Nothing from the cloud, no Spotify, no nothing. It's nice. It's nice to be able to feel whatever you're playing, if you guys know what I mean, and I'm sure you do. So, leave it at here, Mike.
Yes, for now.
For now, and then we're going to pick this up tomorrow. You guys will see us in a bit. Guys, so it's the next day. Mike is just trying to hook this thing up, just to test it, see if everything is all right, if it's working, is there anything that needs to be done. And once he established where he wants to have it, he's gonna...
Yeah, I already have a few nice expansions in the pipeline, so...
Expansions for this thing?
Yes.
What sort of expansions?
You'll see.
Ah.
Surprise!
Surprise, surprise! You guys remember that meme from Instagram? Surprise, surprise! All right, we're gonna leave Mike do his thing. Come back to you once it's hooked up and set up.
So yeah, we hooked it up now.
Yeah.
As said, we have a couple of these test tapes which can be used as blank tapes by me because I didn't buy it for the content, but nevertheless they are full of content. Yeah. So that's a nice thing to start with. First thing I see is Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the World.
So we might be copyright protected.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So we have to be very quick.
I listened to this as a child, so
we need to be quick. But we've been just enjoying some of it. It's really
just
nice.
Do under the 10 seconds.
It sounds really good.
According to this, it was recorded in 1982, 28th of December 1982. So that's 43 years old now.
Maybe it was a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it could be. Or somebody got this record and they recorded it on real time.
Oh, yeah.
That's what everybody did, of course. So, yeah, it is recorded in the slow speed of 3 1/4 inch per second. So it doesn't... it can be better. The sound can be better, but let's go. This is what it sounds like. It still sounds very good.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, we're no jokes, guys. Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
It just fills up the room. It really fills up the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. I love it.
I love it.
Love it.
Okay, so yeah, I got a couple of things still coming, as I expanded it a little bit, of course.
Yeah, of
already.
course.
So with other sellers, and what I also did is looked around on eBay and picked up some pre-recorded material of albums I know, some I didn't know, but sounds period correct because we love the 60s, 70s music. So when those arrive, we're going to take a look at that as well. Also bought some leader tape for some of these reel-to-reels, as I know. Look at this. I know that used to happen. Used to happen a lot. You know, they get bent and sometimes they get a little chewed up because this is the end you hold when you lace the tape through. So yeah,
it's always manhandled.
Yeah, that is something. And you know, one thing that struck me, which is a bit strange perhaps, but as I used to handle these as a child,
Yeah.
because I used to play with them a lot, I had my own little recorder, is that the tape sound tape is so small, but that is because in my mind, of course,
Your hands were
I have grown.
yeah, your hands were little.
My hands were little, so it looked a little bit larger than it
I've
actually
seen your
is.
tapes. I've seen
Yeah.
your tapes. I always try to, give them a nice place up in the attic so that they won't be damaged. But
Yeah, so that is something that yeah,
it's nice.
struck me. So that's a great thing. So yeah, it works.
It works,
It,
and it's really nice.
It sounds good, and
It's worth the effort if you want to get one. If you find one for a good price, and you think about the hassle, and it works. It's nice. It's a really nice sound.
I also bought some other aluminum tapes here because, I just love the sight of the tape moving while the music
it's
is
true. Well, that's the whole thing of it. I think.
Yeah,
Also, why people love to look at it.
that is just
It's
what
the whole
makes
mechanics.
it a little bit magical. Yeah.
It's
So,
nice. It's really nice. Yeah, it makes it iconic. It gives you that iconic, typical look with the big reels. Because if you get a smaller reel, look, it just blends in almost because it doesn't stick out.
Oh.
You already have your next eBay purchase?
Knock, knock, get ready, track your package, out for delivery. Oh, well,
Oh.
maybe there are some pre-recorded tapes we...
Coming. So
Coming
we won't
today.
wrap up this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, but then again, I have this special, very special thing. Of course, I can tell it. It's an remote control unit, which is going to replace the analog counter here. So when you take this one off, we will show it when it's installed and when we have it. You take this off. There's a little mechanic tape counter here. And what these guys in Italy have done, they've come up with some sort of module, or a module, which has a Wi-Fi chip on there, so you can then connect your machine to Wi-Fi. You can control it via Wi-Fi. But the true power is in the app, because in the app you are able to store your own albums which you record, timestamp them, and
then categorize them with your own name. You insert the information.
Yes, and then use the app to quickly wind to that specific number that you want. So in the app you just tap the number. And then the machine does the rest. The machine, of course, needs to know which album it is actually playing, so that you have to select. But once you've done that, you can just tap the numbers in the app, and it will wind to that specific spot on the tape, and then play it automatically.
Like what we have with CDs, track 1, 2, 3, and all that. So you're gonna be creating your own tracks or your own whatever favorite spots.
Yeah. So I'm very curious as how that will.
That's nice.
Work in practice. Yeah, that's great.
The things they come up with stuff sometimes. I love that. It's nice when people do that. All right.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Yeah. That's it for now. And when more things come in, we will show it, of course.
All right. So not gonna wrap the video.
You can. Part 1.
Part 1. All right.
That is part 1. Let's press play again. The music is copyrighted, guys, so we cannot...
We cannot, no. We're going to be enjoying it without you. We're really sorry. Hit it, Mike.
It's already rolling.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Always wanted to say that. Now you can. So, we just finished our cold coffee. We're enjoying with coconut milk. It's
Ding
good.
dong.
Ding dong.
So
This arrived.
This arrived.
What is this, Mike?
This is an old school remote.
I love it.
So it's specifically for the B77.
Yeah,
from
as you can
ReVox.
see. Oh, yeah, there.
And those are all the things you can do. You can start and stop and record and rewind. And you have a pause button.
There's a lot of options for an old remote controller.
Yeah, so it's a wired remote.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just had to have it. So we're rewinding the
course.
tape just a little bit. Stop it.
Yeah.
And then.
So what? And stop.
So that's what we were recording from Flax.
That's crazy. Yeah, so there's some accessories that you guys can get. I love it.
And it has tons of wire attached. So
Yeah.
you can operate it from very far away.
I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean it's a very long cable? Yeah. The cable goes on and on and on.
Yeah. It also has a timer mode, but I need to check into exactly what that does. Now it's off.
Made in Switzerland.
Yeah, the ReVox brand is in Switzerland.
I love this shape. Reminds me of the remote control. My dad, the first remote control that I saw as a kid looked like this. The one that my dad had for the TV, not for this. We didn't have this. But look at that.
That's a lot of cable.
That's a lot of cable. Yeah.
Should be enough.
I should hope so. So that's where you... Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah. I know what I'm filming, guys. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't have a lot of space to work with, but this is the back. There's not a lot going on, but yeah.
No, it has inputs, outputs, and then for the remote connections. And then, like I said, we will be getting the Wi-Fi remote. That will be very exciting. That will immediately bring it into the 2025.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are loving this because we just shared a short with you and the views are going up. I don't know what it says right now. I mean, it's relatively for our humble channel, but you guys are loving it. We just put it on there, literally within seconds, views started to climb up. So people know about this device and they know the brand and they're looking for it apparently on YouTube. So love that. So thank you for doing that and finding this video that you're watching right now. If you're not one of our little YouTube family members. Anyway, that's it. And there are still some things on the way today, which you guys will see in a bit.
Yeah,
aren't you happy?
That's going to be fun.
It really feels so sturdy and expensive. It's solid. Look at this. I mean, this emblem, for example, it's metal and you can feel the weight. He's also arrived today. And guys, you know what I love about these? Other than the aesthetics, that they look so cool and so nice and so vintage, you can just lay them around. Like on a nice, I don't know, coffee table or something, or your saloon table, and they'll decorate it. They'll be like an ornament. But they also smell like old books.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah, I love it. I always used to save my old books, school books, my... oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. With those lights inside. But yeah, these smell like old books. Love it. So Mike got this one. Look at these. Look at that art. That is awesome. This is such a nice thing to collect for. Raymond Canif.
Look, and it has text.
Oh, and it has the text, yeah?
I need the text on text.
Oh, I thought the lyric.
No, it's not.
Little
instrumental music.
Yeah. Oh, also on this one, on this side. That's nice. You definitely do something to me. You do something to me. Let me see. So then we have this one. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tracks per person. Mike is still doing all kind of things. Still, we're still setting it up, guys. Still looking at it. New York Philharmonic. Tony Bennett. For once in a lifetime. And Mills Brothers. And another one from the Mills Brothers. Merry Christmas. That is so cool. That's really cool.